Hello and welcome to Kaleidoscope, Views of our All-America City. I'm Doug Hewitt, Assistant City Manager for the City of Fayetteville. Summer is on its way and Lake Rim Park is one of the many beautiful parks our city has to offer. This park has tons of programs, sporting events, and classes for your kids and family. We met with Michael Morales, Park Ranger of Lake Rim, to give us the inside details on the summer happenings.
Lake Rim Park is located on the far western side of Fayetteville, almost to the Hope County line. We are a multi-use park in that we have ball fields mixed with nature trails, along with picnic shelters and playgrounds for everybody to use. We have a variety of programs offered throughout the year, especially in the spring and summer. We do environmental education classes. We partner with the John E. Peckman Fishing Education Center next door to us, which is a state-run facility, and we help them out with some of their fishing classes. It is also run and administered by the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission, so it is state-owned, and they host fishing education classes for free for school groups and sometimes for veterans groups. They do have several public fishing days, and that's some of the dates that we help out with. We have a couple special events that we're going to have here at Lake Rim Park. One of them is our Lake Rim Paddling Challenge. We're holding this at Lake Rim across the street from us. We invite the public to join in. We have kayaking races, we have canoe races, we have an obstacle course. It's just a day for people to try our kayaks out. We have 3 summer camps for younger kids called the Tiny Trailblazers. It's a dinosaur themed camp. We also have 3 summer adventure camps for older kids, ages 9 to 13. And this is a week-long camp, also a day camp, where we do a different activity with them every day, such as kayaking, archery, rock wall climbing, and orienteering with compasses. We also have a junior naturalist camp, where we teach them about nature. We have a different nature theme every day of the week, and we end on Friday with a field trip to a local park. We also do kayaking trips to lakes and some of our local rivers from time to time. We also do tours of Lake Rim across the street. We provide the kayaks and the life jackets and the paddles. We also have some other environmental education classes that you can schedule with us. We do outreach programs for the schools and other local groups. They can call us and schedule a class, and we'll be glad to take it out to their school or education center, or they can come here to us on a field trip. We do guided hikes of the park, interpretive hikes. We do history classes, we do rocks, fossils. We also do Native American culture. We do animals, plants, a variety of nature topics, just about any topic you can cover, soils, lake ecology, a whole variety of classes. We also have some nature art classes where we mix art and nature. We have one where children will make clay leaves, then turn those into little objects of art. A lot of our classes do require pre-registration, and they are for children. We have some classes that are specifically teen outreach classes. Most of the programs that we offer here at Lake Rim Park are free of charge as far as the environmental education classes. Our outreach programs to schools within Cumberland County are also free, and this includes Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. Some of the classes we offer, because of materials we have to provide, there is a charge and pre-registration is required. But most of our classes, as far as animals, rocks, minerals, fossils, guided hikes here in the park, those do come free of charge to the general public, whether they come from Hope County or surrounding counties or out of state. The summer camps, of course, there is a registration fee for all of those, and it's different for each camp. If you want to register your children for spring and summer sports, here at Lake Rim Park, I teach archery. I'm a certified archery instructor for beginning archery, and I offer several archery classes a season throughout the years in the warmer months, and I teach them here in the park. We provide the bows and the arrows, and it's very safety oriented. We also have organized sports for teams. We do soccer, football, t-ball. For these, you want to go to one of your rec centers, your local rec center that's in your school district or your area, and talk to one of the director there or register your kid through the local rec center. We don't handle registration for the sports here, but they do have their practices and they play some of their games here later on in the season. Lake Rim Park is a free and open to the public park for anyone. We do get a lot of walkers, especially in the mornings and the afternoons. Most of the amenities here in the park are open on a first come, first served basis. We have the 2 picnic shelters, our 2 pavilions. They each hold 100 people. They are first come, first served. They have 2 big charcoal grills, and they are under a covered shelter. If you want them on a weekend though, you almost have to reserve them. You can reserve our picnic shelters. Just give us a call at office and somebody actually has to come by and pay before we put you on the calendar. And they are very busy and nearly booked already on Saturdays, at least this spring and summer. We also have several extra picnic tables. Some have grills. They're always first come, first serve. We don't reserve them. Just if you come to the park and want to bring some food and have a little cookout, you're welcome to find one of those picnic tables and set up and go ahead and have your party. We also have 2 horseshoe pits. We have soccer field, we have t-ball field, a softball field, a big football field. We also have 2 playgrounds for the kids, one for younger kids and one for older kids. In addition, we do have a nature trail, our border trail, that goes around the edge of the park. It's a 1-mile trail if you walk the entire trail and make a loop of it. We have several smaller connector trails that cut across the park as well. We do get a lot of people that come out here walking. You are allowed to bring dogs to the park, but we are under a leash ordinance with the rest of the county. They have to stay on a leash the whole time they're in the park, and you have to clean up after them. We do have 2 dog waste disposal areas where we provide the bags for people to clean up after their dogs. We do leave it up to the citizens that come out to the park to take a part in the hand in keeping this park clean for everybody to enjoy. Lake Rim Park is located across the street from Lake Rim. Lake Rim has been there for over 100 years, and it has been turned into a park at various times. Right now it is run by the North Carolina Wildlife Resources Commission, so it is state-owned. Lake Rim Park is a city and county park, so we're not responsible for the lake itself. We do have some activities over there. Lake Rim is primarily a fishing lake. You're allowed to go there. It has 2 piers. You can fish on the piers. You do require a fishing license if you're fishing on Lake Rim. The game wardens are in charge of that lake, and they will stop by randomly and they will give you a ticket if they catch you fishing without a license. There is a boat ramp on one side on one of the parking lots at Lake Rim. They allow rowboats, canoes, kayaks, and other boats with a trolling motor, but no gas motors are allowed at Lake Rim. We're also having our 10-year anniversary celebration at the end of May. We are partnering with the Fayetteville Arts Council. They're bringing their Art Attack celebration and combining it with ours. We're going to have all kinds of things going on here between us and the Art Council to celebrate our 10 years of being open to the public. One other special trip we are trying to put together a whitewater rafting trip. This will be later on in the summer, where we will provide transportation to the Nantahala River up in the mountains of North Carolina. If you want information about the programs we offer at Lake Rim Park, you can always call us here at our park, and we'll be glad to answer any questions. We also have an activities guidebook. It's a 60-page booklet that the city Fayetteville Cumberland Parks and Recreation produces. It has a list of all the parks, all the rec centers in the city, and all the programs we're offering. Right now, the current one we have goes through August, so it includes the summer camps and other summer programs at our rec centers and parks. You can go to our city website, and we have the Parks and Recreation Activities Guide on the website that lists all those activities. I encourage everybody here in Fayetteville to at least come out and visit us. It's a nice park, a great place to bring your dogs, great place to bring your family, great place for exercise. So come out and see what we have to offer and partake in some of our programs here at Lake Rim Park.